Do those early bird vibes really boost your life? The 5 a.m. rule, popularized by Sharma, promises a golden hour of exercise, reflection, and learning before sunrise. Proponents credit it for calmer commutes, sharper focus, and a peaceful head start. But critics warn it can backfire. Misaligned sleep rhythms, burnout, and social trade-offs might outweigh the gains. So, does rising at 5 really work? Let's explore. Today we will talk about the 5 a.m. rule. Does it really work? So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. The idea of waking up at 5 a.m. has become a global phenomenon, particularly popularized by Sharma's best-selling book, The 5 a.m. Club. The concept is simple yet powerful. Waking up at 5 a.m. gives you a head start on the day, boosts productivity, enhances mental clarity, and allows you to focus on personal growth before the world wakes up. But as appealing as this sounds, it raises an essential question. Does the 5 a.m. rule genuinely work, or is it just another productivity trend that doesn't fit everyone? To answer this, we need to explore its origins, the science behind early rising, its benefits, potential drawbacks, and whether it is universally effective. 1. The origin and philosophy behind the 5 a.m. rule. The 5 a.m. rule is deeply connected to the principles of time management and self-mastery. Sharma, in the 5 a.m. Club, argued that rising early is not just about discipline but about gaining a psychological edge. The quiet hours of early morning provide a unique opportunity to focus without distractions. Sharma introduced the 20/20 formula. The first 20 minutes for intense exercise, the next 20 minutes for reflection, journaling or meditation, and the final 20 minutes for learning, reading or personal development. This framework is designed to optimize the body, mind, and soul. Historically, many successful figures like Benjamin Franklin, Tim Cook, and Michelle Obama have been early risers, reinforcing the cultural association between waking up early and achieving greatness. 2. The scientific perspective on early rising. From a biological standpoint, our sleep-wake cycles or circadian rhythms play a crucial role in determining our natural tendencies. People fall into different chronotypes: larks who naturally wake up early, owls who prefer late nights, and those who fall in between. Research shows that larks may perform better in the morning, while owls hit their peak later in the day. Forcing a night owl to wake up at 5 a.m. may result in sleep deprivation, lower performance, and long-term health consequences. However, studies also reveal that morning routines can enhance mood, concentration, and stress management if done in alignment with natural sleep patterns. Consistently waking up early can lead to positive psychological effects, including a greater sense of control and increased life satisfaction. 3. The potential benefits of waking up at 5 a.m. One of the most praised benefits of the 5 a.m. rule is the undisturbed time it provides. These early hours can offer deep focus, which is increasingly rare in a world filled with digital distractions. People who adopt this practice often report higher productivity, improved goal setting, and better work-life balance because they can complete essential tasks before others are awake. Additionally, exercising in the morning has proven benefits such as boosting endorphins, enhancing brain function, and increasing energy levels throughout the day. Moreover, starting the day with self-reflection and learning can contribute to personal growth and emotional stability. Many high performers claim that this ritual sets a positive tone for their entire day. 4. The drawbacks and limitations of the 5 a.m. rule. While the benefits are heavily promoted, the 5 a.m. rule is not without its challenges. First and foremost, it requires going to bed early to maintain the recommended 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Without adequate rest, early risers may face chronic fatigue, irritability, weakened immunity, and cognitive decline over time. Another potential issue is sustainability. Many people can maintain early rising for a few weeks, but eventually revert to their natural patterns due to life demands, social obligations, or sheer exhaustion. Additionally, waking up early without a structured plan can lead to wasted time. Simply being awake at 5 a.m. does not guarantee productivity unless those hours are used effectively. The pressure to conform to this routine can also cause guilt and stress for people who genuinely perform better later in the day. 5. Does the 5 a.m. rule work for everyone? The key consideration is individual differences. The effectiveness of the 5 a.m. rule largely depends on a person's lifestyle, biological clock, work demands, and family responsibilities. For someone with a natural early chronotype, the 5 a.m. habit may feel energizing and natural. However, for people with a night owl disposition, forcing this change can be counterproductive. Flexibility is crucial. The essence of the 5 a.m. rule is not necessarily about the time, but about carving out intentional, uninterrupted time for growth and focus. Whether this happens at 5 a.m., 7 a.m., or 9 p.m., the core idea is to prioritize personal development. Studies on productivity emphasize that aligning work schedules with personal energy peaks is often more effective than rigidly following prescribed routines. 6. Success stories and real-life examples. Many successful entrepreneurs, athletes, and leaders credit their early rising habits for their achievements. Apple CEO Tim Cook reportedly starts his day at 3:45 a.m. to get ahead of emails and exercise before the day's demands begin. Michelle Obama has publicly shared her preference for early morning workouts to maintain balance amidst her responsibilities. Robin Sharma himself argues that some of the most creative and strategic breakthroughs happen in the early morning when the mind is less cluttered. However, there are also stories of people who attempted the 5 a.m. lifestyle but found it unsustainable, experiencing burnout and decreased productivity instead. These examples reveal that success with the 5 a.m. rule is highly personal and should be customized to fit one's life, rather than rigidly imitated. 7. The psychology of early rising and self-discipline. Psychologically, the 5 a.m. rule is not just about time. It's about building self-discipline, willpower, and a sense of accomplishment. Waking up early often signals to the brain that we are taking control of our lives, and this can significantly impact self-esteem and motivation. Consistently meeting a challenging goal like early rising can strengthen mental toughness and create a cascade effect, leading to the formation of other good habits like healthy eating, regular exercise, and focused work sessions. Moreover, starting the day with intention can reduce decision fatigue later on. When you win the morning, you often win the day. However, discipline without flexibility can turn into self-punishment, so it's essential to balance ambition with self-care. 8. Final verdict: should you try the 5 a.m. rule? So, does the 5 a.m. rule really work? The answer is nuanced. For some, it can be life-changing, a gateway to greater productivity, health, and purpose. For others, it may disrupt natural rhythms and prove unsustainable. The most crucial takeaway is to experiment and adapt. If you're curious, try it for 30 days with a focus on getting enough sleep, using your mornings intentionally, and tracking your energy levels. Avoid blindly copying the habit just because it's trendy. The real goal is not to join the 5 a.m. club, but to design a morning routine that serves your life, goals, and well-being. Whether that's at 5 a.m. or 8 a.m. is less important than the quality and consistency of how you start your day. Ultimately, the 5 a.m. rule can work, but only if it aligns with your unique body, mind, and circumstances. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.